And we want to know what happened to Naya. Anaya, she was taken down, piled. And did you know whoever did this is so sick and horrible? They had her son out here roaming the streets barefoot. He had blood all over him. And now we're trying to figure out who did it. This happened in Milwaukee. I want you guys to listen to her mom. Her mom is speaking out, but this lady, you see her on the screen, she is no longer with us. And this is sick in the head. I did come across, and some people were saying that it was some girls that was trying to fight her like days prior. I don't know if they have anything to do with it, but I do have the link at the top. I would love for you guys to come up here and talk to me about this case because this is ridiculous. I'm tired of people taking away our sisters, our girls that are mothers and have so much love and like to give. I mean, these people are so dark to take away a life, and how they took her out of there and just left her out like she was garbage, like she didn't mean nothing, you know? So I want you guys to hear her cry out for her mom. Okay, check this out. Listen to this.
Wednesday, Misty Raymond says her heart stopped when she saw a picture of her 7-year-old grandson circulating online saying he was found by Milwaukee police. Milwaukee police say the boy was found at 4 a.m. near 9th and Keefe. The family has asked us not to share his picture for his safety.
They said they found him wandering the streets with blood on his clothes and no shoes on.
5 hours later, Milwaukee police found Raymond's daughter and the boy's mother, Anya Raymond, shot and killed in an alley near 41st Street in Hampton.
They said she was shot multiple times and just discarded like trash.
As the Milwaukee Police Department continues to investigate, Raymond is demanding answers for what happened to her daughter and her grandson.
Scary, because he was always with his mom. He was always with her. He's autistic. He was never not with her.
Uneasy as she's left with endless questions and grief for her daughter, who she says was a mother of 3 who loved her kids.
Just knowing she's not here anymore, that hurts. My daughter was a beautiful girl. She lived for her kids. That's my best friend. That was my best friend.
Right now, Milwaukee police are still looking for suspects in the case. If you do have any information, you should contact MPD or...
Well, if y'all got any information about Naya, contact. This happened in Milwaukee. And they shot her multiple times and left her in the alley like she was a dog, like she was a nothing. She's a mama of 3 and left her child that's autistic walking around the streets with his mama blood on him. And they say he was barefooted too. Man, when I tell you these creeps out here in these streets are on demon time, and it's sick and sad, and we need to do something about it. We're not going to sit quiet like we didn't see anything. Did y'all hear that? If y'all heard that, y'all should be upset just as I'm upset, just as everybody upset. We want to know who did this, and we want them behind bars. They are a criminal, and they are a villain, and they need to be put behind bars, because if they did this to her, how many other mothers have they took? And who said they will strike again? All right, so can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, please get these likes up, and please say something in the comment section. We need you guys to engage about this, so we need to get justice for her. So I'm gonna go to Tiki Taki, and I want to hear what the girls are saying over here.
A boy was found wandering the streets alone and barefoot, and a few hours later, authorities received a phone call about a woman deceased in an alley. She was identified as his mother. On Wednesday, November 5th, around 4 a.m., authorities in Milwaukee...
So did you get that? You have this boy, this son out here just walking around for hours, barefooted. He didn't know what he was going. He's artistic. Anything could have happened to that boy, you know? And they found him, and then I guess they called the pops and stuff involved, and they was looking for his mom. Come to find out, his mom was dead all this time, laid in an alley. Somebody shot her multiple times. Now, you know that's personal. Nobody goes around and just starts shooting black mothers. You know, do you guys think it's a man? Press 1 if you guys think it's a man involved. Press 2 if you feel like, no, stop, don't blame the man all the time. Maybe it was a woman. I don't know, but you know, honey, I'm thinking it's a man. I'm thinking it was somebody she was involved with. Let's look at the boyfriend. What a boyfriend at? Okay, let's look at them text messages. We need to get to the bottom of this. Come on, girl.
Milwaukee received a report about a child wandering the streets with no socks or shoes on. He was reported to be around 5 or 6 years old and he was all alone. The same day around 9 a.m., authorities received another call about 3 miles away about a woman being found deceased in an alleyway with multiple GS wounds. The following day, on November 6th, the woman was identified as 31-year-old Anya Raymond, and family have reported that it is the mother of the child who was found. People's News shared a GFMe that was set up by the mother of Anya. Authorities stated that the investigation is ongoing and that the little boy was reunited with family. News articles are mentioning Anya or Anna. I may be pronouncing it incorrectly. They're mentioning her last FB posts. I will keep you all updated as more information comes out, and I will put the GFMe in my link tree.
Okay, what was the last
and I will put the
FB
GFMe
post?
correctly. They're mentioning her last FB post.
Okay, what was her last FB post? It says, for sure, checkers, dumb. Signed and delivered. You got. We need to go to her Facebook page. It says, I can't read that. That's too damn small. The climb out the window picture gonna be insane out here. Window at that G's got me careful. I'm gonna let somebody else break this down because we need to figure out what is going on.
Comment she basically called A'Nya scary. Now somebody responded to her comment and asked her, was she the person comment she basically called A'Nya scary. Now somebody comment she basically called A'Nya.
So this is what we need to find out. Okay, so she got the scoop
on November 5th around 4 a.m. police in Milwaukee found a little boy wandering the streets alone. So he hasn't been named, but he didn't have any shoes or socks on, so police did take him in and get him to safety. But hours later, around 9 a.m., police will make a shocking discovery only miles away from where this little boy was found. They find 31-year-old Anya Raymond. She's in an alley, and sadly, she has fatal GSWs. Now, police end up making the connection that the little boy that was found wandering is actually Anya's son.
Ooh.
Now, police are trying to figure out who unalived Anya and left her in this alley. So, police have not named a suspect or a person of interest in this case. But in the weeks leading up to her death, Anya did make a couple of posts that stood out. In the comments of one of these posts, a woman asked Anya to fight. Now, in one comment, she said, come in the hallway. In another comment, she basically called Anya scary. Now, somebody responded to her comment and asked her, was she the person that did this to Anya? So this woman who goes by Ruby Honey, she then went on her social media page and she says, look, she's not the person who did this, but Anya took her keys one day and then took her vehicle. Now, from what she's saying, she never received her vehicle back.
Hold up. Let's rewind the track because she ain't reading. I need to know what these messages are saying. Don't y'all want to know what these messages are saying? Hold up now.
Asked Anya to fight.
Hold on. So Naya says, it's really like the devil is working. Oh my God. The devil was going after Naya. Working really hard. In the pits of hell, stay prayed up and ask me, my sons, cause babe, not today and no day. So she had beef with women leading on to her death. So it might not be a man involved. I'm thinking it's a man. We got to watch these women, honey, because these women are taking these other women out of here like nothing.
Now, in one comment, she said,
now, you guys, what's up, everybody? All right, you guys, so we have...
Okay, what happened to it? Damn.
Now, on November 5th, around 4 a.m., police in Milwaukee found a little boy wandering the scary. Now, somebody responded to her, Anya to fight. The person that did this to Anya. So they're cool. Now, and she says, look, she's...
All right, so Anya posted something else.
In another comment,
okay, right here. This is what I want to really take my time because she went so fast. She didn't really talk about this. It says, good, now time to spill some tea. All right, Naya. Naya says, I always wanted a pen pal. I hate to give this info. I told MFers I ain't want to leave on bad terms. And now get super mad trying to get low, or I'm finna go to hell under hell on God. Ooh. She about to go to hell under hell. It says heaven videos, pics, the whole nine, and make sure I explain why we fell out. And that's that on. That pick ass out of here. I'm not even mad this finna be deep. Just pretty and petty as fuck in my Cardi B voice. So she has some beef with somebody. So Ruby said, come finna get hallway. Come in, hallway. It's giving scary. Come pop out. Pop your shit. Ooh, she said pop out. Come on, pop out. Honey, these girls in Milwaukee, Chicago, they on some demon time, ain't they? They are killing each other left and right. All right.
Now, you guys, there's a...
I don't know
What's up,
why I keep
everybody? All
doing
right, you
that.
guys. So we have a missing persons case.
Every time I click on something, just
Now,
goes
on
to a
November
different
5th,
post.
Anya Scary. Now, somebody always she took today and then took her vehicle.
All right, so the girl Ruby, she says, look, okay, I was finna fall into your bullshit to have respect for Nya, but y'all keep on saying shit like I killed her crazy ass. It's a tragic what happened to her, but yes, what y'all not understanding is before this all came out, we fought, and she picked my keys up, and my car has yet to turn up. So I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about me posting what the F I posted. I have kids. I have a job that I need to get back and forth to. Yes, I posted my car, especially with that transpired with Nya. I felt like that would allow somebody to speak up faster. Y'all want to stay playing detective. So, honey, I don't know. It looked like Nya, she had a troubled past where I don't know what she was into. But, honey, she was into something, stealing people's cars and fighting and stuff like this. This is not normal. But let's go.
Now, from what she's saying, she never received her vehicle back. But some things that people pointed out was the fact that she didn't actually get on social media and say this vehicle was missing until after all of this unfolded. So about 5 days ago, she made a post about fighting, and I'm assuming she's talking about fighting A'Nya, but she still didn't say anything about her stolen vehicle. Now, y'all, let me say this. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. We're not accusing anyone of anything. This could be a totally unrelated situation. Her and A'Nya could have had issues before all of this happened. But seeing as that there isn't a suspect or a person of interest right now, this girl needs to go talk to police and let them know exactly where she was during the time of this crime. I totally agree. I think it's kind of weird that you talked about the car being stolen right around the time that she was found unalive. Now, one thing that somebody mentioned in a comment was maybe she's saying this because that car could come up in this crime. And maybe that's why now she's saying that the car is stolen. Now, you guys, my heart goes out to the family of A'Nya, her son. And if you have any information on Anya's...
So the girl Ruby, she's saying that because her car was probably used as a getaway. Her car was used to kill Nya. She knows way more than she's putting out here. And she put herself in here. So she's trying to save face. Was like, yeah, my car is stolen. Nya stole my car and I still don't know where it is. So if the car end up coming up and it's hers, her thing was like, I told y'all she stole my car. Bullshit. You had something to do with that shit. You had something to do with that, Ruby. And they dumped her in an alley. So she was just walking in the alley. It wasn't near her house. Where is her car? So whose car was she in? Was she in her car? And then they dumped her in the alley and took her car? Like, what's going on? Where is Nya's car? I don't know. Was she driving with somebody? Who is she last seen with? Do we have a ring camera at the door? The ring camera. Who is it showing that Nya was last seen with? You know, so many questions, right? All right, so let me go out here. Nya. All right, let's see what other people are saying.
And they ask if I'm okay. I just lie
Okay.
about it to myself.
Okay, this music. I wish people would talk instead of putting music. I don't know if this person is related to Naya. I doubt it because they just posting pictures. Okay. So I'm looking around to see if anybody else have an update on Naya.
From a deadly shooting on Milwaukee's north side that cut a young mom's life short. Her body was found Wednesday morning in an alley near 41st and Hampton. But just hours before that, her 7-year-old son was found roaming the streets covered in blood. And tonight, that boy's grandma is speaking out about the tragic death of her youngest daughter. Andy Bernhardt talked to her tonight, and Andy, this is just a heartbreaking story.
Yeah, Jessup, that grandmother, Misty Raymond, says the last 24 hours have been a nightmare. She says while she's thankful her young grandson is safe, she can't believe she has to say goodbye to her youngest daughter, Anya Raymond.
I want to see justice for my daughter. I want to know who did this.
Wednesday, Misty Raymond says her heart stopped when she saw a picture of her 7-year-old grandson circulating online saying he was found by Milwaukee police.
Everybody kept saying, Misty, isn't this Anya's son? Isn't this your grandson? And when I took a look at that morning, right away I got a hold to 5th District because that's where they took him.
Milwaukee police say the boy was found at 4 a.m. near 9th and Keefe. The family has asked us not to share his picture for his safety.
They said they found him wandering the streets with blood on his clothes and no shoes on.
5 hours later, Milwaukee police found Raymond's daughter and the boy's mother, Anya Raymond, shot and killed in an alley near 41st Street in Hampton.
They said she was shot multiple times and just discarded like trash.
As the Milwaukee Police Department continues to investigate, Raymond is demanding answers for what happened to her daughter and her grandson.
Scary, because he was always with his mom. He was always with her. He's autistic. He was never not with her.
Uneasy as she's left with endless questions and grief for her daughter, who she says was a mother of 3 who loved her kids.
Just knowing she's not here anymore, that hurts. My daughter was a beautiful.
From a deadly shooting on Milwaukee's north side that cut a young mom's life.
So they allowed the son to live because the son is nonverbal. He cannot talk and he's 7 years old. So they probably allow him to live because he can't say anything and he's autistic. Okay, so going here, but he's still going to be traumatized. He saw his mama die. Ain't no mistake about it. She had blood on him. They said the boy had blood on him. That means he saw his mom die. He know who shot his mom. He was there. He witnessed the whole thing. They probably told that boy to get out the car, drug his butt out the car, and shot her. I don't know if they shot her in the alley or did they shoot her somewhere else and then they just dumped her body off in the alley and told the son to get out or got the son out and then just drove off. And he was just wandering around, autistic, probably traumatized, not knowing what's going on, how to do. He cannot talk. He's nonverbal. You know, that's a nightmare. A dog could have attacked him, anything, you know? That's crazy. He's never going to forget the trauma that he's seen about his mom and not seeing his mom anymore and probably not understanding or how to process it. I don't know, honey. I don't know. But let me go here on Facebook. So a lot of people are talking about this on Facebook, as you guys can see. This is a new story a day ago, you know, so everybody is talking about it. I just wanted to give you guys a head up. I wanted you guys to be well informed, to be on the lookout. If you guys know any information about her or her situation, please let people know because we want justice for her. And I'm looking in the comment section. All right. And people are just giving heart and condolences. And by the way, you guys know Kata Scott, her funeral was today. So rest in peace, Kata Scott. You know, we buried her today. So everybody just giving the prayers. Sometimes I like to go there to see if anybody's commenting or whatever. So I do want to know, I wanted to go to her page, Anya random page. I believe it's just Anya. I'm going to take that A out and just put Anya. I want to see if I can find Anya. Now, when I saw this right here, I thought it was related, but it's not related. That's just somebody doing something. I'm gonna go to people. Okay, here it is. Uh-oh. So this is Naya's Facebook page. All right. So this was 4 days ago. Think about it. 4 days ago, this girl was alive. 4 days ago, she was alive and breathing. And just like that, she's not gone anymore. She's gone. So you guys be blessed, be thankful, because tomorrow you may not be here. Your loved ones may not be here. Life is not promised tomorrow. You know, be careful who you guys are getting in bed with. Be careful, y'all friends. Y'all beefing with people. It's not worth it. Control y'all emotions and pick your battles wisely. Going back and forth with people and beefing with people, please, I beg y'all, pray y'all, just let them have it. Let them have it. Put your pride aside. Put your pride aside. Humble yourself. Let them have it. Learn how to accept insults and just keep on moving and still have the strength and the power. Ask God to give you endurance. Ask God to give you patience. Okay? Patience to endure all the harm that comes to you, or all the things that come to you wrongly. You know, if you ask the Father for you to have patience so you won't be so short patient and you want to snap. Because when you snapping real fast and you going back and forth with people, that means that you don't have patience. You know, you have a low tolerance for crap. You're going to snap. You're going to get in your feelings. You know, ask God for strength. You know, strength that you can endure all of that. You know, they say to be a good fighter, you got to take a good hit. You know, when you taking all these hits in life, and you can endure and you can keep pushing on and keep having a smile on your face. And that does not change your demeanor. It doesn't change your heart, because you have a strength and you have patience. Those are superpowers, you know, versus being so easily. Somebody can provoke you to anger so quickly. And there you go, going back and forth, arguing with people, you know, just so, you know, it leads to this right here. So, looking here in this comment section, it says, Daddy, the truth, know me, love cars, think I'm going to finna be caught slipping, fucking around with 12. Got to be smart than that. Retarded jokes is what cooked. Your mama flip your shit. I don't understand. Is she rapping? I don't understand. Checkmate talking about kids insane, but God don't like ugly. I don't know if she's rapping or she's actually beefing with someone at this moment. I have no idea. Okay. So people in the comment section 3 days ago says, where you at, man, friend? So these are some receipts. All right. So we saw that receipt with that girl Ruby that allegedly said that Naya stole her car and won't give it back. All right, so everybody's saying it just is so sad. Well, coming from her Facebook, it definitely looked like she has some issues with people. It says, see, if they can show me the cameras, go from them gots to be more careful. I have no idea what you're talking about. Sound like some criminal stuff. Always one step ahead. I'm going to have him way for sure. Checkers, dumbass. She was beefing with somebody. I mean, this is all going back and forth with people. Sealed, signed and sealed. You got, okay. The climbing out the window picture going to be insane. Out his windows at that. Geez, got to be more careful. Sound like somebody in a bed with somebody else, somebody cheating. Ooh, okay. Well, she's showing cheeks and everything, honey. Naya was something else, girl. Okay. Naya was something else. I want to go to her pictures, right? But I cannot go to her pictures because she's showing her cheeks. She's showing skin, you know, so I can't show all that. But rest in peace to her, and hopefully we find out what happened to her. Okay. If you guys have something to say, hit that link. Milwaukee, where y'all at, Milwaukee? This on y'all, Milwaukee. What's going on? Well, I just want to let you guys know that if you guys want me to come back, press a 1. Anything you want me to talk about? Do you guys want me to talk about Kata later on tonight? Or you guys want me to talk about Romika Meeks later on tonight? Put it in the comment section. Let me know who you want me to talk about. Kata or Romika later on tonight, or just somebody different. Comment, let me know. I love you guys. I thank you guys for joining me and having this space and being aware of what's going on out here. You know, be prayed up, be safe about it, and just know a lot of stuff out here, it can be prevented. You know, it really can be prevented. And I know y'all want to be friends with everybody. How about no more friends? How about we just stick to the rivers and the lakes that we used to? Yeah, and we just stay close to our loved ones, even though your loved ones can kill you too, okay? But you know what? With that being said, if your loved one is disrespecting you, not protecting you, then you have to depart. I don't care. I don't care. I know y'all so attached to people because you guys are blood related, but that will be a cause for your demise. You deserve to have peace and to live in peace. If that's your true desire, you know, you can have that. So don't be caught up with that's my blood, even though they fucked up and they do me wrong. I still got to be around them. I still just got to take it. You don't have to take it. That's an emotional brainwashing that society, and they have told you that you need them to be happy. You need them. You've been with them, but you ain't happy. Hell, look, I would chance it. I'm going to chance not being with your ass. Maybe I'll be more happier because with you, I'm miserable as hell. Okay. With you, I'm not progressing in life. Okay. And then it's I need you. You can't leave me because I need you. Listen, I need to save myself first. I'll come back for you when I'm healed. Okay. But yeah, and I know it's easy to say, it's a practice. You got to continue to practice it. You got to continue to challenge yourself. You got to unpack and unremove so much that you've been believed. And yeah, you got to get out your feelings as well, you know. But I'm going to get on out of here. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.